In the clear, the Collier County deputies accused of beating up an autistic teenager during an arrest have been cleared of all charges of excessive force. You may remember in December 2013, 16-year-old Christopher Perez was punched and tased by deputies who claimed that he resisted. It all started after a woman called 911 because she felt threatened by him. Meanwhile, deputies were reportedly never informed that Perez had a mental disability. 4 in Your Corner's Warren Wright has more on what's happened since that fateful night and who, if anyone, is to blame. Warren.
Well, after a year-and-a-half-long internal investigation, the deputies involved have been cleared of any wrongdoing. But the question remains, was there something else that could have been done? 16-year-old Chris Perez suffered a number of bruises to his face and body, along with burn marks from being tased multiple times. The sheriff's deputies involved in the altercation have been cleared of any wrongdoing, despite the outrage of his family and friends.
This is a kid. It's a 16-year-old kid with the mind of a 9-year-old kid. They cannot even tie his own shoes. That says a lot.
In December of 2013, Perez was outside his home in the Osprey's Landing apartment when his actions caused concern for one neighbor. She called 911 concerned for her safety and her children.
I was just walking. It's this young guy out here in the neighborhood, and I think he's kind of slow. I don't want to say mentally retarded or something. He's a young guy, but he's always following me.
But that important piece of information, the fact that he was autistic with mental disabilities, was never relayed to the deputies when they went out to the call. According to the sheriff's office investigation, quote, that statement was never entered in the call comments. Both officers testified that they were unaware. I asked the sheriff's office, was this a failure by dispatch to not notify the officers of the situation? And will anyone in that department be held accountable? A media spokeswoman said she was not aware of any actions being taken, but she said she would look into it.
County deputies accused of beating up an autistic teenager during an arrest have been cleared of all charges. Been cleared of all charges.